Alrighty, this will be the unboxing of the Max Micron 3D printer. And I gotta say, I'm really impressed with the shipping time. I ordered this on the 24th. Actually the 25th, excuse me. It shipped out on the 28th. And I received it today on the 31st. And that includes the U.S. holiday, Memorial Day holiday. So here it is. Nice foam on it. Wow. I'm already kind of, it looks well organized. Wiring. Some printed pieces. Sorry I'm doing this on the floor, but it's the only place I actually have enough space to spread it all out at this point in time. These actually look pretty well done. The rods, they look fairly straight. More wires, some tools. Wow, they give you like little scissors. That's bizarre. Some screwdrivers, a couple Allen wrenches, regular wrench, some more wires. It does look pretty nice. I mean, I've only dealt with one other 3D printer, which was the M3D Micro, the little mini one that was a Kickstarter unit. It was okay. I will say I was a little disappointed with it. For a small printer, it doesn't do small very well, so you can't do much with it because it doesn't print small items very cleanly. And it's a small printer, so what are you supposed to do with it if it doesn't do tiny, small, stuff, and it just makes no sense to me. So I sold it to a friend, pretty much told him outright it's a good starter. It was a good starter printer, but had to move up. I've had it about, I don't know, I bought it at Christmas, so I've had it about 5-6 months. And it just wasn't. I need bigger, for one, and better. More plastic parts. Some bolts, some nuts. Everything looks like it's marked. This is pretty well organized. I'm not positive, but those actually look like they're either aluminum or stainless steel. From the weight, I'm going to go with stainless steel. They're pretty heavy, but I could be wrong. More plastic parts. All of them look pretty good. You can tell they printed this on blue tape, so I'm guessing that's what to do. And I'm guessing also it's PLA, but I'm not positive. Some kind of, these have got to be the motion units. They got little bearings in them and stuff. Those are nice. Now the instructions with this were the only thing that scared me at first. And I was very scared because it's literally 9 pictures. And they're pretty well spelled out, and they're big pictures. It's not, you print out one picture, I don't know why they did it, it's a PDF file. And it's huge. They're very long. They're probably like 20 feet long each image, and they're pretty step by step. But after I read it and went over it, it actually looks like it's pretty well done. The assembly manual. So we'll see. They pressed these all in and assembled the bearing heads, sliders. That's pretty nice. Well, again, I don't really have a whole lot to judge it against. Some belt, which I'm guessing I got to cut and fit, which I'm a little nervous about, but considering this is the first time I've ever done this. Okay, here are the aluminum rods, all nicely packaged. I'm impressed with the packaging so far. Separated up. It's all aluminum extruded frame. I imagine it's going to be either falsely, it'll end up being wimpy. I do see a lot of aluminum chip in there, so I'm going to have to wipe them down before I even get it near the bearings and stuff. There's a lot of aluminum chip inside this tape. Luckily it is tape, so it should take most of it away. That's a little bit of a concern, but nothing too major. They even give you tie wraps. A USB cable. It actually looks like a halfway decent cheapo USB cable. I mean, for a cheapo USB cable. The heater pad for the table and the actual table. Now this is aluminum. And this is acrylic. Someone thought it was going to be all aluminum, but it's alright. More plastic bits. And actually, probably, if I'd been paying attention, if I took this apart in the order, they'd have their little pictures of assembly. It looks like they have it stacked. So you can go right there, you can just take each layer and take it apart and put it together as it goes up. These are solid acrylic pieces. Interesting. More little printed things. Oh, this has got to be the air handler for the fan. There's the little angly things. Now this is the first part I'm actually kind of disappointed with. They look like cheap cast aluminum. I'm not even sure they're aluminum. They almost feel like plastic. They're definitely like pot metal-y cheap. But it wasn't expensive, so I guess you can't complain too much. This was a rather cheap unit. Okay, now we get into some more of the bits and pieces. Wow. Wrappings. Power cable. American for us Americans. It's pretty funky, there's no holes in it. Not terrible though. Some tape with some more little plastic things and pieces, which I have no idea what they are. They actually give you a roll of masking tape, which I use painter's tape because it's better. Fans, some wiring, the actual hot head, extruder head. This is all bubble wrap, so I imagine it's one of the control boards. Yep, I'm not even going to bother taking it out at this point. Yeah, maybe I'll. Where's my little knife here? Of course, my knife's not too sharp. This is the only part that kind of scares me. This is the actual controller board. Oh, a static bag. That's a good thing. They actually have it pretty well diagrammed how you wire it up in a picture. Tells you everything you need to know, or I hope it does. Anyways, I imagine this is the LCD and controller for scrolling through everything. Some more motors, some more sliders. These are all 3D printed, but they halfway assemble it for you. It looks like they do a nice job. Gotta give them that. This is like a metal, I don't think it's aluminum, but it's a metal plate. Extruder head. Worm drive. Yep, drive head. That's pretty sweet. Got some motors. Got some sliders. Some more motors. Some wiring. These are your Z-axis, I'm assuming. They're all pre-attached to their little joint, which I've been watching this. I'm not really sure what that's for, other than just to attach the screw. This actually looks like a lead screw. I think that's actually a lead screw. I can't tell, but it's not just a threaded rod. These are fairly smooth feeling for a stepper motor that's that cheap. You know what, I'm going to leave them right in there. There's two of those. Imagine this is the power supply. Oh, parts sliding around in there. That's not a good thing. Oh, this just screws for the attachments. So I'm going to have to take that apart, figure out what that is flopping around in there. I have a feeling it's just another one of these screws. That's a little disappointing. Quality inspected. So they say. There it is, another screw, that's all it was. There's two missing here, so they must not have tightened them up nice. 110, 220, so it'll run in either system. That's good. I have a feeling that's why those screws are loose, because I think those were the main power and they tested it, which I'm appreciative of. This is red PLA. I gave them a bunch of options, although I wanted ABS. They say they'll send you what they can, but I was kind of hoping for red ABS. Now I got a boatload of red PLA, because I already have PLA in red. That's alright. I'll use it. I was hoping for some like yellow or something ABS. And then the black, everybody just doing it black, I hate black. But that's life. Anyways, that's the unboxing. There's not a whole lot to it. You can see everything here. Let me move the camera around so you can see all the parts. I'm leaving this lead screws. I think those are lead screws, which is a good bonus. Controller, PLA, some PLA, and all the parts and pieces. And then we'll go to assembly. So far, I'm basically impressed for the price. It was about $260. I'll write down on I'll put a little screen underneath. It tells you exactly what I can't remember. It's like 3D Warehouse or something, but I'll put a link in the video. I'll put a link to the actual manufacturer, who I actually did talk to. They sell it direct. They were actually 20 bucks more than getting it where I did. That's why I got it, ordered it through where I did. But other than that, it looks pretty good. I will also put up pictures and kind of scan through and show you what I was talking about with the manual. The manuals are just pictures. Now, what I am a little disappointed, unless it's under this last layer of foam, is there's no paperwork at all, as in there's no actual manuals on how to operate it. Nope. Nothing there. So, it's not a beginner unit, which I'm borderline a beginner person. But the screws are all tagged. They write it right down. I don't know if that's too far to zoom, but they're all marked on what they are and what the pieces they go to are. They're all the little packages of screws are labeled. I'm hoping they give you a few extras, because I got clumsy fingers and always lose some. But it's looking good. For an inexpensive kit, the shipping I'm just completely impressed with. Other than that, let's move on to assembly.